And we are back. Let's talk about WWE 2K24 Showcase of the Immortals. We've got 18 of the 21 matches. I'm going to run through them and tell the casual fan here with me what they are and see how he's feeling about them. Number 1, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat with George the Animal Steel versus Macho Man Randy Savage with Miss Elizabeth from WrestleMania 3.
Yeah, I don't remember this at all. Don't know anything about this match.
Ooh, I'm going to have to show it to you.
Who is the manager with Ricky?
George the Animal Steel.
Yeah, who is that?
He was in love with Miss Elizabeth. And
Isn't everyone Hulk Hogan?
Yeah. You got lust in your eyes! Number 2, Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant with Bobby the Brain Heenan at WrestleMania 3. This is the one with the slam.
I don't think I've ever seen this one either. No, I'm just kidding. I have definitely seen this one.
It's Andre?
It's electrifying. And you know what? I want that type of wrestling to be brought back into this time. That was my favorite.
As you can see, he hasn't actually watched the match all the way through in a while.
I actually have, and it's just...
I'll have you know I watched it in preparation for this show.
I just hear the crowd
93,000 strong in the Silver Dome.
Was it actually 93,000?
It depends who you believe.
Not AEW, because they lie.
Number 3, Rick Rude with Bobby the Brain Heenan versus the Ultimate Warrior for the Intercontinental Championship from WrestleMania 5.
Oh, that's nice. They have Bobby Roode's dad on here.
Not well. Okay.
But
also,
no, I don't know this match at all either. I don't know if I've ever actually seen a Rick Rude match. Does he look like Bobby Roode?
No, he has a mullet.
Bobby Roode looked good with a mullet.
Bobby Roode had a mullet for a little bit.
Oh,
America's Most Wanted, I believe.
What?
This was when he was in TNA.
Oh.
Number 4, Hulk Hogan versus Randy Savage for the World Heavyweight Championship from WrestleMania 5.
Yeah, I know this story well.
You got lust in your eyes!
Where they worked backwards. They knew that they were going for Hulkster and Macho Man, and they worked backwards. I don't know why they don't do that for every story, but I guess crap happens sometimes.
Sometimes you just gotta throw it to the wall and see where you go, you know? Yeah, number 5.
4, 5, 6.
Where am I? Ultimate Warrior versus Hulk Hogan, both the Intercontinental and World Heavyweight Championships on the line from WrestleMania 6. The Ultimate Challenge.
Yeah, I have seen this match. This match, in theory, I thought it was going to be really, really good, but it was a lot of striking and posing, which I do say that I love, but
sometimes it's too much. You know what's crazy? This is easily top 3 Ultimate Warrior matches of his entire career. So if that's how you feel, I'm sorry to say I don't think the Ultimate Warrior is for you.
It's just, I don't know, it's just very slow paced, I guess. When the crowd's into it, but not as much as like the Hulk and Andre.
That's fair.
I feed off the crowd. I'm just a crowd.
Just a mark for the people popping.
In the story.
Number 6, Bret Hart versus Roddy Piper for the Intercontinental Championship from WrestleMania 8.
Don't believe that I've seen this match. I honestly have not seen a lot of Roddy. Oh God! Am I having a stroke?
Where am I?
Who am I? Yeah, I don't think I've seen a lot of Roddy Piper matches, but I liked him. Liked his talking, but like I said, not familiar with his in-ring work.
I'm not familiar with his game.
Yeah, and you know what? This makes it. I talk like how I know all this wrestling, and I don't know anything.
Number 7, Razor Ramon versus Shawn Michaels in the ladder match from the Intercontinental Championship match at WrestleMania.
I have seen WrestleMania 10.
Yes, WrestleMania.
Dang, Shawn Michaels been around for a long time. I have seen this match. Love this match. This is the one that you made me watch because you said like the first 1 or 2 matches is always the best one, and then it's downhill.
It's true. I have a theory when it comes to pro wrestling, specifically WWE. The second one is always the best ever, and then it's all downhill from there.
I thought you were just controlling that match. We're watching a little WWE 2K as we
trying to keep ourselves hyped up for the game because we've had 23 for what feels like it's been a year. Honestly, what's up with that?
Wade Barrett versus Ricochet.
Yeah, we just randomized it.
But yeah, this is a great match though, and like you said, top best one ever.
Probably my 3rd favorite.
Well, did you finish your theory?
I think so. In WWE, when they introduce a new stipulation, it's always the first or second that ends up being remembered as the first or as the best one ever.
It's like the Kennel of Hell match.
Well, we've only had one, so that is the best one ever.
And the Punjabi prison match, it's just hard to
I mean,
beat
I would
those.
argue that the first one that didn't have the Great Khali in it's probably the best one. I stand by
Is
it.
that the one with the Big Show?
Yeah, his punchy moment. Number 8, Bret Hart versus Stone Cold Steve Austin in the submission match from WrestleMania 13.
I have not seen this match either. It's weird to think about Hulk Hogan, or not Hulk Hogan, and Hulk Hogan, but what did you think about Stone Cold Steve Austin in a submission match?
Weird to think about Hulk Hogan. I don't know why you would be, but yeah, it is weird.
I always think about Hulk Hogan, but it's weird to think about Stone Cold Steve Austin in a submission match. You don't really, or at least I don't really consider him like quite the technician, even though he was the ring general.
Number 9, Steve Austin versus The Rock from WrestleMania X7.
Also wonderful match. Which one is this though?
This is the second one in their encounter in Texas.
They have three?
Where, yeah, they've had 3. Where Stone Cold turns heel thanks to help from Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Ooh, what are they going to do about that?
I really don't know.
That's interesting.
They might just completely skip it, but he directly stops The Rock from winning, and it's the one that gives the chair to Steve Austin, and the whole moment where they shake hands at the end.
Yeah, that was a weird moment because it's like people thought that Mr. McMahon was turning face.
Yeah, if it wasn't for JR on commentary screaming about how he's made a deal with the devil, they probably could have pivoted and just said it was a face turn.
But you could hear the crowd was confused. It's a good match, but like I said, you could just hear the crowd was confused by what was happening.
Number 10, Eddie Guerrero versus Kurt Angle from WrestleMania 20 XX.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a banger.
It is, and we already know from the trailer that this has the accurate Madison Square Garden arena where it's got the Tron behind them, on hard cam.
That's awesome.
So I'm excited to have that arena. I really thought that Brock and Goldberg was going to be here so that we could get a young Goldberg model.
I thought people hated that match.
They do.
Oh, okay.
But it was in, wait, no, it wasn't in 14, was it? Huh. Well then.
Goldberg
Well, maybe it was in 14.
You think Goldberg would
sign Where am over? I?
You think Goldberg would sign over to have his...
Now that Vince isn't there, I think he'll do whatever they want as long as they give him a retirement match.
Against Braun Breaker or Baron Corbin.
Both.
The Miz.
And he'll beat them both. Number 11.
And then Goldberg will say, give me a shot at Roman Reigns. Yeah.
Number 11, Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels from WrestleMania 25. So we jumped 5 years.
Interesting. What happened what good matches happened in there that we're skipping?
Mostly the rise of John Cena and Batista.
That's what I was thinking. That's weird. Batista and Triple H?
We skipped it.
Oh my goodness.
We also skipped JBL and Cena. We skipped Cena and Triple H, Cena and Shawn Michaels, Batista and Undertaker. Skipped a pretty good bit of stuff. And I understand some of the matches, like Undertaker and Edge, for example, can't do that because Adam Copeland's with AEW now.
That's a great match, though.
I really want the WrestleMania 24 arena in there because I love it.
Hot take, I think that's where Undertaker should have lost. Just because it would have been a really cool picture because somebody was holding up an 11-0 sign.
Where Edge is standing in front of it?
Yeah, it would have been 11-1. That would have been really cool just for that moment. But anyways, back to the match you were saying. Is this whenever it's Shawn Michaels is all white and the Undertaker's black?
I believe so, yes. Because 26 is where Michaels puts his career on the line.
This is one that everybody says is the greatest WrestleMania match of all time, right?
One of them, yeah.
Yeah, I enjoy this match a lot.
Number 12, Randy Orton versus Seth Rollins from WrestleMania 31. So another big jump.
Oh, is this the one where he does the RKO?
The crazy RKO where he pops him up? It is that one.
All right, that's in there for that.
That's it, just for that.
That reason, but that's also a wonderful match.
This is also the outdoor WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Where it was daylight.
The sun's beating down on That was a weird time.
Especially since it's this match, Orton and Rollins. I mean, the sun was actively out at that time.
Yeah, where was that at?
California.
Oh, okay, that's why the sun was out like that.
Number 13, Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair for the Raw and SmackDown Women's Championships from WrestleMania 35.
Is this the first time that women main evented the?
It is.
Okay. Is this the New Orleans one that lasted like 8
No,
hours?
no, no. This is the New Jersey one where they said the shadow of New York over and over because they don't want to say New Jersey.
Why not?
I don't know. It's a boogie word.
Just saying that they're in New York, basically.
Boogie man.
But I think I've seen this one. Have I?
You have,
Okay.
but it probably doesn't stand out to you because hot take, the match wasn't that good.
Yeah, I don't.
This is the one with the botch pin where Ronda got her shoulder up and the ref was just like, "It's been 9 hours. I'm counting."
The one I can think about is the one in New Orleans that you were telling me about. You watched in college and from start to finish.
That's the one where Brock beats Roman, and when I was just done, I think I took a break from wrestling at that point. Came back for Kofi Mania.
No, you took a break from WWE. You had to jump down the hole to New Japan. And
yeah, I had to go back down and slide down the bell curve. 14, The Fiend, Bray Wyatt versus John Cena in the Firefly Funhouse match from WrestleMania 36.
I am really excited about that. I think that's going to be a fire gameplay. That's going to be really, really cool.
I don't know what they're going to do.
I don't either. It's going to be really interesting, but it's going to be cool. I hope I'm like John Cena just pumping up the iron. And,
yeah, press X to pump iron.
Ruthless aggression. I think that'll be a really cool one. I do wish that there was some, I don't know, I think they could have done more with John Cena, like in real wrestling.
Number 15, Steve Austin versus Kevin Owens from WrestleMania 38.
Kind of surprised this is in there. I recall that it wasn't that great of a match.
It was kind of just a brawl.
Well, yeah.
As someone who was there in the crowd that day, I bring that up every time I can. It was a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, I guess just because it's Stone Cold, but to me, it's just I don't think of that as like an iconic WrestleMania match. I guess unless it's the purpose is it's just Stone Cold's last match.
That probably is exactly the purpose. But you would think if they wanted to do that, might would have included more Stone Cold matches throughout.
Yeah.
Like where's him starting the Austin era against Shawn Michaels, or his other matches with The Rock,
or with Jake the Snake?
Where are they at?
Yeah.
Number 16, Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair for the SmackDown Women's Championship at WrestleMania 39 Night 1.
Awesome match. I remember watching this. This should have gotten 5 stars from Meltzer. Meltzer, you freaking mark. You don't even know wrestling, brother.
We're thinking about introducing star ratings into ours. Let us know, what do you think Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair was in terms of 5 stars?
And if you don't have 5 stars, you don't know wrestling.
Fair enough. Number 17, Bianca Belair versus Asuka for the Raw Women's Championship from WrestleMania 39 Night 2.
That was a good match. I didn't think it was as good as Charlotte versus Rhea, but good match.
I think the wrong person won. I think Asuka should have gone over.
Yeah.
But
I understand why Bianca did, just because of the aura of her, I guess, you know.
Yeah, when she came out with those girls dancing with her, I knew she wasn't losing.
Yeah,
I say that, but John Cena lost when he came out with Make-A-Wish kids.
to Austin Theory.
Yeah, isn't that weird? And number 18, Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes for the Undisputed Universal Championship from WrestleMania 39 Night 2. I think this is probably the most obvious one that was going to be in it.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
The whole finish your story seems pretty obvious. The match that inspires that tagline is going to be in it.
So how does this showcase work? We're just going to go through and
yeah, there's going to be legends introducing the match and explaining why its historic importance, and then you'll play through the match.
So we're going to be like Solo Sikoa giving Cody Rhodes a spike, and then
you probably won't play as Solo, but you will be playing like as Roman and watching that happen.
Gotcha. Interesting.
And then here are some other possible showcase matches. They've been hinted at, but not 100% confirmed. And the SmackDown Hotel that I found this source, they have 4. But remember,
what is the SmackDown Hotel?
It's like a WWE Games page, website.
Gotcha.
We know 18
Shout
out
out
of 21.
Hotel.
So that means there's only 19, 20, 21, 3. So all 4 of these cannot be in it.
Did you have to count?
No, I was doing it for our audio listeners, of course. Hulk Hogan and Mr. T versus Roddy Piper and Paul Orndorff with the special enforcer Muhammad Ali.
I think this will definitely be in it because Triple H was saying that at the press conference, the kickoff show. I could definitely see that, especially to set up the tag team with The Rock and Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania.
Not to mention, we know for a fact Muhammad Ali is in the game.
Oh yeah, and I'm trying to work people with that what I just said.
I get it. Welcome to the full extended cut if you're coming over from our TikTok.
Because I don't think there's actually going to be a tag team match.
Kane with
What do
China.
you think there's going to be a tag team match?
It's possible. Kane with China versus Triple H from WrestleMania 15. This one, the reason that it's teased is because the China screenshot they showed was this attire.
Huh.
So that doesn't
Why
necessarily
was China with
prove
Kane?
Triple H broke her heart.
Nice.
Little shoot ski, you know what I mean?
Then she got fired.
Makes me sad. Kurt Angle versus Shawn Michaels from WrestleMania 21. I believe this is teased because of the an attire that was shown for Angle. I believe that's why they're saying it's been hinted. And this is largely considered by other people to be one of the better WrestleMania matches of all time.
Which one is this? What's the story for this?
This is what got us the sexy Kurt promo.
Oh, gotcha.
So I think it might be in it just to put that in there.
Sexy Kurt.
Exactly, that one. And then the last one that they have as being possible is Brock Lesnar versus Undertaker from WrestleMania 30.
I think that this match, don't cancel me, but in the history of wrestling, it definitely should be in there. But I don't know with all that's come to light about Brock
It's going to
Lesnar.
have to be Undertaker versus Vacant.
Undertaker versus
Undertaker
Superstar.
competes in singles match. I think 2K, if you're listening, feel free to steal this idea. They should release a DLC with additional matches.
Yeah, I think so too. That'd be cool. I'm kind of surprised they don't have one from every WrestleMania.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't necessarily have to be one from every WrestleMania, but
that'd be cool to have all the arenas though. That'd be really cool.
That would be cool. At least throw us some bonus matches so that we can unlock some of the other arenas.
Maybe we will.
Maybe so. 2K, if you're listening and you take that idea, I want my money.
Just a little kiss. Just a little push. Invite us to.
Yeah, bring us to that showcase event.
More Roman, but John Cena. I'm surprised. How is John Cena and The Rock not in this?
From WrestleMania 28 and or 29.
Well, the once in a lifetime.
That's
twice.
28. That's 29.
But yeah, I'm surprised that's not in there. I'm surprised, like I said, John Cena and Roman's not in it more.
I'll be honest, especially with my idea for a DLC, I'm really surprised that we don't have CM Punk and The Undertaker from 29.
That'd also be a good one.
That was Undertaker's last great match.
Don't ever say that again.
Where's the Boneyard match?
The Boneyard match.
We need young AJ Styles that looks the same as current AJ Styles, but in black.
I want Gronk winning the 24/7 championship match.
That is, of course, an iconic moment. But then you have to do Redacted. Oh no, he beat R-Truth for it.
Yeah.
So you've got R-Truth. You just can't talk about how he lost it.
Wait, how did he lose it?
Mojo.
Pin him at practice.
Mojo Jojo.
And then what else? That Edge, I guess you can't do Edge and Randy Orton, but that last man standing match.
They're too long. Wouldn't want to play through that.
What else? What I just thought of that I forgot now. Talking about this. Oh, the tag team match. I think who was it? The Viking Raiders and the Street Profits, and then Big Ninja.
I will have you know that was actually at a Money in the Bank. So can't be in this.
Put that in there. I want Omos it. Omos and Brock Lesnar.
When we get the eventual 20 years of Money in the Bank match showcase, maybe we'll have it.
And then Logan Paul could be in it.
Yeah, where's Logan Paul and The Miz versus the Mysterios? Honestly, do that match just for Dominic's attire.
Or Seth Rollins and Logan
There's
Paul.
not a lot of Seth Rollins either.
Yeah, there's not.
I really think the Heist of the Century might be in it. That's where he cashed in.
That would be cool. But it's kind of surprising though that they just don't have a lot of modern stuff. But I mean, I guess
the modern stuff's already in the game with the modern stars.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. So I guess they're trying to incorporate more legends and stuff like that. So be interesting. I'm excited to play through it and see. I always enjoy Showcase. It's one of my favorites.
Except for where they just cut to the live feed with no commentary and it's just generic
annoying.
music over it.
And
Just
then
get Corey and Michael Cole to do. You know, bring in Pat McAfee to do commentary on it.
why can't they put the old commentary on there?
I don't know.
And then the referee's face is blurred out.
And the fans.
Yeah.
That's probably what they'll do with Vince McMahon at the end of WrestleMania X7. Just blur him out. No one cares.
The
No one
Undertaker
wants to
losing
see him
his streak.
blurred out.
Then that guy in the crowd, he'll just have to get his mouth where he's out.
Yeah. I know that our audio listeners couldn't see that, but it's the shocked Undertaker guy, so y'all know who we're talking about.
And if you want us to get cameras, subscribe and tell your friends to subscribe.
Pay us. Send us presents, and we'll do it.